Welcome back, everyone. So, we're going to get started today on our very first day of drawing. So, yesterday was St. Patty's Day. So, today I'm going to teach you guys how to make your very own leprechauns. But before we get started, I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the rules. Today, I'm going to be using a marker to draw our leprechaun, but some of you guys might not have markers at home. Some of the great things that you can be using are pencils, black crayons, or black markers to draw our leprechaun first. And then, as far as coloring, you can use anything that you have at home: crayons, twistables, markers, colored pencils, highlighters, whatever is your favorite. Go for it. We're going to try to use all different things at home so that way you can see what is your favorite. So today I'm going to be using a black marker just like I use in school, so that way you guys can see what lines and what shapes I'm making to create our leprechaun and any of our projects that we're going to be doing. And then I'm going to be using my twistables or crayons that I have at my house. But if you don't have twistables, if you don't have crayons, that's okay. Use whatever you can. Now, if you don't have anything to color with, don't worry. Just draw along with me. If you have a pencil or even a black pen, that would be fine. And then when we come back to school, I can always give you guys some crayons to color those in to make almost like your own coloring book that you guys drew. Pretty awesome. So we're going to get started today. Remember, we're making some leprechauns for St. Patty's Day. And let's get those sketchbooks out. And we're going to start on page 1 with our leprechauns. All right, here we go.
All right, my friends, let's get started. So I have my special paper here ready to go. Mine's a little bit bigger than yours, just so that you guys can see really well as to how to make those leprechauns. But you guys are going to use your sketchbook or whatever notebook that you have. I have my handy dandy Sharpie here, and we're going to get started. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start somewhere around here with our hat. And all we're going to do is draw a rectangle. Easy cheesy, right? So what we're going to do, that's going to be the brim of our hat. That's kind of the bottom that sticks out a little bit. We're going to try to create our leprechaun top hat using just simple rectangles. So what we're going to do is we're going to then make one line all the way to the top of our paper and another line. So far, so good, right? So now leprechauns usually have a little buckle right in their head, their hat, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna start by making a square. All right, you guys can do that with me. We have one rectangle, two lines, and so far, one square. Okay, I'll give you guys a second to catch up. Easy cheesy. The next step is even easier. All we're gonna do is we're gonna start from the corner of our square and go out to the side of our hats. Okay, so you're gonna do one line from here to there and one line from here to there. Okay, so far we're finishing up that hat pretty quickly. Just using some lines and a couple of shapes. Then inside of our square that we have, I want you to make another smaller square just like that. Now we used 3 shapes and 4 lines to create our perfect hat. I'm so proud of you guys. Now we're going to go down a little bit further to about here, and we're going to start our leprechaun's face. So what we're going to do is we're going to use an uppy umbrella to help us create the shape of the face. Now watch, I'm going to start from our hat, go all the way down, and then back up again with our uppy umbrella. And it should look something like that. We all know how to make our uppy umbrellas. I'll give you a couple seconds to do that with me, okay? All right, great job. We're gonna go now to our leprechaun ears. And those are easy. Those are gonna look a little bit like Clever Cat. And we are gonna do one ear on this side. And I hope you guys know that leprechauns, just like us, have 2 ears. So you're gonna make a C like clever cat and then flip it around and make a backwards clever cat on this one. Now, if you've done my Pablo Picasso with me last year, I know some of my first graders have, we talk about how inside of our ear, there's also a couple other shapes. But again, we're gonna keep it simple, easy peasy, and we're just gonna make another C on the inside of each, just like that. And you guys have created his face and some of those ears. So the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna make a beard for my leprechaun. Now you can use a couple different shapes. You can use a curly line, you can use a wavy line, but today we're gonna use that cloud line. The same line that we use to make clouds in the sky, we're gonna put a silly little beard on our leprechaun. So we're gonna go just like this. We're gonna start behind one of my ears and go all the way around. Now take your time. Cloud lines can be tricky, but I believe in you guys. Nice and slow until you make it to the other ear. I'll give you a couple seconds to get that done. Now remember, you can pause me at any time if I'm going a little bit too fast, or if you missed a step, you can just rewind me and I'll tell you everything you need to know all over again. So now we did our hat, our face, our beard, and our ears. Now we're gonna put some of the things that we need for him to look super cute right in his face. So the first thing that we always start off with when we make our faces for people, animals, and leprechauns alike is our eyes. So just like us, leprechauns have 2 eyes, and I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna do 2 black ovals for my eyes. Now I know some of you guys know how to make cuter eyes. Go for it. If you want to be a little bit more adventurous, of course you can make any type of eye that you're looking for, but Miss Antuna is going to keep it simple here with just 2 black ovals. Now I like to do a little bit of eyebrows for my leprechaun. Easy cheesy, a little bit of a curved line. It almost looked like a sad face, but not too much of a sad face, because remember, I would like a cute, happy leprechaun. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a little nose, and we're going to use that uppy umbrella one more time, and we are going to make it just like this. So it's going to look like an upside down uppy umbrella, or even a frowny face. But remember, this isn't our smile, this is our nose. Next, we're going to be making our smile. So I'm going to make a nice big smile because my leprechaun is just so happy. And I'm gonna finish those off with 2 little circles for the cheeks. Okay, you guys can continue then. Awesome. Now we're gonna do some of his clothes. So what we're gonna do is we're going to make 2 curvy lines, but watch how I do them. So I'm gonna start somewhere around here and curve and go straight down to the bottom of my paper. Then I'm going to go on the other side right around the same spot, and we're going to then make another curvy line straight down to the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a cute little bow tie. We're going to use a circle and 2 little heart shapes to create a cute bow tie for our leprechaun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go somewhere right in the middle, right around here, and start with a circle. After that, I'm going to make almost like a heart on the side and a heart on the side of this one. Easy cheesy. And last but not least, I'm going to use 2 little black circles to create some buttons. Just like that. And ta-da! You've created a leprechaun. Now this second half of the video is going to be me coloring. So I'm going to show you real quick how I would color my leprechaun, but again, this is your artwork. You are the artist. Use whatever colors you like. I'm going to be using a lot of greens, but that's okay. Use whatever you want. And if you don't have anything to color at this point, you're all done. But for my friends who want to see how I color, please keep joining me, okay?